Yo, we back. Did it just say I had 82 points in a game? Holy shit. I've done that on the sticks, but it's almost more impressive that it happened in the sim. Holy shit. I pulled a Kobe against the Lakers. We have 3 straight key games. Okay. Brooklyn's 2-3. I have Trae Young. Nick Claxton, Derek Whitehead, Cam Thomas, Wiseman, Van Vliet, Jason Vukovic, Nick Bledsoe, Boyd Adams. You got a bruise a hippie. Yes, sir, Daniel. Good to see you. I still haven't watched the highlights for it. Let me look at the box score real quick. I saw Shea's stat line, but I just want to see what the fuck happened for Denver. Michael Porter Jr. was 2 of 10. Aaron Gordon was 3 of 12. Christian Brown was 1 of 6. Oh my god, so they just could not shoot. Jokic only had 17 points. He was 6 of 16. Jesus. Thunder had 3 guys in double figures off the bench for points. Damn. They just got clamped the fuck up, it seems like. How many turnovers do they have? Jokic had 6 turnovers? That is unusual. 6 turnovers to 6 dimes. Russell Westbrook off the bench was their leading scorer with 19. That is pretty insane. Pretty crazy. I got my oversized sweatshirt and my scoots on. That means we're ready to fucking ball. Shut up. What do you want? Let me talk to you.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Will you just die, man? When will you just go the fuck away? I'm gonna fucking nut tap you before I walk out. Good to see you, Dev. We go double arm sleeve like we're Russell Westbrook. Hell yeah. I can't believe you called my signature shoes Hyper Dunks. Now I can't unsee it. They do kind of have a silhouette of the Hyper Dunks. Alright. I'm gonna wear some actual Jordans. Why is the color scheme like that though? Maybe I won't. That does not go with our current city uniforms. Or the custom colorway that I have. Also, DeAndre needs to be 6-man. Shut the fuck up. Hey, appreciate it, Daniel. T-Wolves and Thunder will be a good WCF Jokic turnovers. Yeah. I think if that ends up being the Western Conference Finals, I think that will be a good matchup. Although, I don't know. Don't count out Golden State yet. Anthony Edwards is particularly struggling right now. Even though Curry's out for, I think, at least a week. They're bringing up a good point. It certainly wouldn't be the first time Jimmy Butler in particular has carried a team a lot further than they're supposed to go. And I think that second Heat squad in particular was a lot less talented than Golden State is right now. Especially if Buddy Hield keeps shooting the way he's been shooting. Certainly not a foregone conclusion. Ooh, 27, 10, and 13 triple-double. Carrying Orlando. Hell yeah. I'm trying to carry Portland. Defending world champs. Buddy Buckets is on fire, damn straight. I actually really like Buddy Hield as a player. I want him to keep it up. Considering people kind of thought he was a bit of a bust the first few years of his career. But he's showing out right now. Alright, every now and then I have to play the song that I vividly remember from my very first 2K that I ever owned and played extensively. Mercy. Swerve. 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 Me when I see a bicyclist on the road that I want to hit. Swerve. Why am I getting all slightly early? What the fuck? There we go. Are the announcers going on? What the fuck? I need to change the color of my HUD.
For this NBA presentation, Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Cam Thomas out there with Trae Young. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Bledsoe in at the 4 spot. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Alperon Şengün, Sharp out there with Henderson, and it's Flash in at the point. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet...
Jesus, I'm averaging 55 and 15.
Take their time.
Alright, let's get it.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates.
I'm sorry, do you mean the Flash?
Promising to get your team more involved like MP has can be a tricky thing because now your guys are expecting more touches and they'll all be calling for the ball. But if MP can control the offense and consistently make smart choices with the ball, it'll be a huge lift for this squad.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, BA. I spoke to
Yo.
him before the game about his playmaking. And he
Where you
told me
at, Trey?
it's pretty simple. He creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can. They usually win. So that's what he's set on doing.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Thanks for that, Allie. Now, here's Bledsoe.
Time to cook up Trae Young all night. One of my arch nemesises.
6 to shoot. The kick out to Young. Tried to answer.
Yeah, you're not me, Trey.
Three is off the mark. Here's Flash, guarded by Young.
I'm shitting.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Driving inside. Henderson.
Scoop. Bang.
Three for Portland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Young. Pass to Whitehead.
Why is it giving me that personal goal pop-up?
Wiseman inside. Defended by Şengün.
Good defense, Alperon.
Wiseman missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Şengün, a screen on Young. Flash, the pass to Sharp. Here's Flash, guarded by Young.
Good shot. Yes, sir.
It's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been
Come on.
tremendous.
Show them why we won the chip.
A lot of good, clean, open looks.
On the wing, Bledsoe.
We're no longer baby Blazers.
Looking to end the run. And the Nets miss again. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Flash.
Oh, shit. Good board.
Passes to Henderson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bledsoe outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Young. Brooklyn, no good.
Yeah, you suck, Trey. Hit
Start
me.
things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperon Şengün
That was a bad look.
has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Here's Whitehead. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Sinks the tray.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Portland leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup.
Alpern.
Very nice feed.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
It's Thomas on the wing for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense.
You play better defense than that.
He takes pleasure in torturing defenses. He does.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Flash. Here's Şengün. Here's Flash. Şengün, a screen on Young. Trailblazers got to hurry.
Oh.
Fast break, Brooklyn. He stops, he pops, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Okay.
Portland leading. Here's Flash. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Nets trail by 3.
Gotta lock up.
Now here's Young. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's Thomas. And again,
Jesus, they can't miss.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense. Picking up that second foul early is tough. We'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Bledsoe. Here's Flash. Outside Curry. To the inside.
Why would you pass that? I didn't call for it.
Break Brooklyn. And he lobs it up. Oh, they get a
Good defense. And we couldn't get the board.
Curry
Good block.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Young. Blocked again.
We're just playing stupid now, I guess.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Henderson outside. Pass to Flash.
Oh, I should have pulled.
Şengün, a screen on Young. 5 to shoot. Flash.
And I got blocked.
Intercepted by Wiseman.
Okay, this is not a good start.
Ball as Portland keeps possession. Here's Flash.
There we go.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Flash has got 6 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Flash. He has 6. Henderson, right side. Pass to Flash. The kick out. Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Flash. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Flash. Guarded by Young. Here he goes. Pass to Şengün. Flash, the pass to Henderson. Here's Flash. Three-pointer Sharp. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Young. Pass to Vukcevic.
No way.
No good on the three. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 3. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season. Pass to Young. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Young's got 6.
Fuck Trae Young.
No answer defensively inside.
Here's Flash.
What the hell?
By the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, I've been playing really bad with this build lately.
Here's Young. Again, the
Jesus.
score.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Flash.
Are you joking? No.
Aiden, no good.
Okay, I'm already getting frustrated like I was last stream on here.
Goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard.
Why do we
Here
just
were
suck
the
now?
top shooting squads from last year. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Allen finds Van Vliet. Claxton against Aiden. And how about Nick
Oh, God.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Flash. Give him 8 points now. Inside. Here's Henderson.
Here. God fucking damn it.
Glass. The Nets with the lead. Here's Whitehead. 5 points in the game. Van Vliet outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh my God, I'm gonna actually.
Kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Pass to Vukcevic.
It really wasn't.
And Aiden pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Driving in. Avdia from outside. The rebound by the Nets.
I don't understand.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Whitehead. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. From 8 feet away, Sharp grabs the miss. Portland trailing here. Has to Flash. And here's Henderson. Here's Flash. Give him 8. To stop the drought. Claxton!
Oh, okay, I'm really bad. I'm just really bad.
On offense this period, I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
You're right about that. I have no confidence anymore on this build. I don't know what's happening.
First quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Whitehead passes to Claxton. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Flash. Guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Sharp. Here's Flash. Outside Sharp. Here's the 3.
We just look terrible.
And Vukcevic pulls it down.
We look absolutely terrible.
Crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Whitehead, defended by Henderson.
We're not going to get even close to a championship if we play like this.
Lead by 4.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Flash. Guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Flash. Give him 8 points now.
I can't make a shot. I don't know what's happening. I really fucking don't, and it's frustrating the shit out of me.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
I guess I suck now.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Fred Van Vliet, and it's Allen in at the small forward position. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bledsoe. Van Vliet outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Okay.
It's ticking. It's smart to get it to Van Fleet in those moments and just let him cook.
Here's Flash. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Now here's Sharp. Here's Flash. Money on the 19-footer. Flash has got 12 points.
That maybe not the highest percentage.
Shooting 31%.
You can't argue with results, I guess.
Allen outside. Claxton a screen on Avdia. Allen, pass to Van Vliet, down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed for 3, and that's good.
Dude,
His
why?
first bucket of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Flash. He takes it in, softly drops in the floater. Flash has got 6 here in the quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Please play defense. Not like that. My God.
Grant, he's checked in from Portland. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bledsoe with a screen on Grant. Pass to Reed. Let's go with a 3. And the
Of course. What is going on with this team, dude? Are we seriously going to lose another fucking game?
Here's Flash. Guarded by Van Vliet. Flash. That's good.
He's just got it on automatic right now. Shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Claxton a screen on Sharp to the middle. Kicks it out to Bledsoe.
This is insane.
Off target from outside. Blazers trail by 4. To the left side wing. Sharp with it. He has 6. Here's Flash. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sharp. Pass to Klingon. And here's
What in the
arc.
fuck
No good.
are we doing?
Nets leading by 4. Outside Reed. Here's Allen. From behind the arc. And Klingon pulls it down.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help. they often end up with easy looks inside.
So the Nets making a switch here. Vukcevic is checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Hey there. Flash in their last game against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team's
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Portland making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Brown's checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Pass to Brown. Claxton a screen on Grant. The shot from 20 feet out. Nets keep it alive.
Of course.
Reed against Sharp. Outside Reed. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Flash. Guarded by Van Vliet. The kick out. Curry.
Why? Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And here's Van Vliet. High post Claxton. Fires a 3. Oh, almost had a 4.
This is it feels like this is a troll job.
Chance for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. Brooklyn making some changes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Adams comes in for Brown. And it's Young in for Reed. And he finally knocks one down. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Takes it inside. Flash, that's good. Flash has got 22 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Here's Flash. He's got 22. Sharp, a screen on Wiseman. Here's Flash. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I'm just attacking, looking for fouls.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
For Brooklyn.
Yeah, I just said that, Bozo.
Checked in for Claxton. Whitehead comes in for Adams. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Inside.
And when it comes to assists,
it is way too easy.
Level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
For Portland, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Şengün passes to Flash.
Okay.
Grant outside. Shot from the top of the key. Brooklyn pulls it in. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Whitehead. Şengün against Wiseman. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Grant. Now Portland with it. Coming into this, having knocks to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
4 on the clock. Flash, the pass to Curry. Good on the shot. Curry's got his first points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Good to see you still here, Dev.
Brooklyn's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Vukcevic. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. Well, you look at Sharp. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Bledsoe, he's checked in.
There we go.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Bledsoe. No points yet. Whitehead passes to Thomas. Wiseman, a screen on Henderson. Here's Thomas for three. Fires in the triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup.
Scoot, that is so weak for you.
All 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Here's Whitehead. He's got 5. Pass to Thomas.
Get the fucking rebound, thank you.
From Henderson. Here's Flash.
Oh my god.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
13 feet out. That's good on the jumper. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Watch how
I don't
Young
get it.
outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Here's Flash. He's got 27. Down low. Shots
Thank
good
you.
by Henderson. He has 7.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Now here's Bledsoe. Trailing by 2. With the floater. Oh, nice D from Curry. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Flash. Yep, that one goes. Flash has got 29.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Young, the pass to Bledsoe. Back to Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Flash, the pass to Curry. Here's Flash. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the
In your
3
fucking
ball.
eye.
Flash has got 32 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
You're the man. Keep feeding me.
149 left.
No
in the
shot.
first half.
Oh my god.
The 3-point range from Wiseman.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Henderson with a screen on Young. Pass to Henderson. Fires the 3. And
Money.
again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Here's Young. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
Avdia, he's checked in for Curry. That one misses.
As we're seeing, missing free throws can become contagious, and now they're trying to work their way through this.
There you go.
And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Milwaukee, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing.
It's almost like 2K has registered that we've won a chip and now they're just intentionally making it harder.
10 points for him. Pass to Bledsoe. Now here's Young. Young drawing the double team. Bledsoe for 3.
Good defense.
Avdia pulls it in. Portland leading by 5. Here's Flash. 33 points for him. 29 seconds left in the second. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Here's Whitehead. Count it. All 3 of his
Christ
attempts are going in.
almighty.
Portland has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Flash, the pass to Henderson.
We're just gonna all stand there.
Here's Flash. Banked it in off the glass. Flash has got 35 in the game.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
We need to play much better defense as a team than we're playing. Especially because I'm a liability on that side of the ball.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Portland Trailblazers.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
Disappointing stretch for them.
We're actually winning games now. Hell yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Jesus, I'm sweating like I'm actually on the fucking court right now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down
6 to 8
seed.
seed.
Caden Sharp, Alperon Şengün out there with Scoot Henderson, and it's Flash in at the point guard position.
Aye.
That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. There's
Oh my
Young
God.
with the three. It's
Look what he
rebounded by
missed.
Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That was a dumb shot by Shaden.
Nets trail by 7. Thomas outside. That's in.
Jesus.
From Young.
They just can't miss any team we go up against, specifically on this MyCareer save.
Overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Here's Flash on the take. And
There you go, Al.
Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Thomas outside. And here's Wiseman. The jump hook. Curry with the block. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Straight stuff there.
Oh
Thank you.
God.
Nets trail by 6. Outside Young. Wiseman a screen on Şengün. Young can't hit.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Henderson. Out left to the wing. Here's Flash. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
I'll take it.
He's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Young can't
I got
hit.
bored. Fuck out of here.
Time didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Henderson, the pass to Flash. Henderson with a screen on Young. Oh, there's the
Double poster. There we fucking go, Scoot.
Just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Young. After the basket by Portland, it's Thomas on the wing.
Guard that.
Bledsoe for three. The shot
Or not.
that time not on target.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Splash.
The risk now is that he gets inside his own head.
Come on, let's take over.
Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Whitehead. Right side, Young. Shot to stop the run.
Jesus.
Young blitzing his way to a bucket.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Driving to the basket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
This goat skill is OP.
Thomas outside. Pass to
99 driving dunk.
Here's Whitehead. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Here's Flash. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Nets trail by 12. Outside Young. Fearless from Young inside.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Here's Flash, guarded by Young. Henderson outside. Pass to Flash. The three hits the
Yes, sir.
Flash has got 49 in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Young, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Whitehead. Bledsoe with a screen on Curry. Whitehead. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Should have pulled that.
Here's Flash. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Henderson for three. And
Yes, sir.
It's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too
Just
much.
kill him from downtown.
Pass to Whitehead. Now Thomas. And that one falls. His fifth basket.
That was a good
in 7
take.
tries.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Going inside. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look
Fuck you, Trey.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Playing it. He's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Whew. Oh, my.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
For Brooklyn, Allen comes in for Thomas. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Flash. Henderson with a screen on VanVleet. To the inside. And he got the whistle
Here you go, Scoop.
on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out
Damn it.
after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Whitehead. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet, the pass to Wiseman. Bledsoe for 3.
Good stuff.
Portland with a rebound.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Henderson with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Henderson.
What's that screen for you, Scoot? Or not?
From the top of the key.
Ooh, good pass.
And there's Şengün on the assist by Henderson. Şengün's got 6 points.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Out to the wing. Bledsoe outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Bledsoe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Flash.
I wanted Şengün on that.
Şengün, a screen on Van Vliet. Flash, the pass to Şengün.
Why,
Rejected
Alpern?
by Bledsoe.
Why?
Pass to Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Up top, Şengün. Here's Flash. Henderson with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
No scoop.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Brooklyn with possession.
Cover it.
The Blazers making their last shot. Allen can't get it to go. Henderson outside. Henderson with a screen on Allen. Back to Henderson. Launches a 3.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's
Feed the hot hand.
all to help his team out from deep.
Allen outside. Here's Whitehead. Defended by Henderson. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Count it. Good. Flash has got 55.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Third quarter, most important quarter. We're making the most out of it.
Allen outside. Van Vliet left
Shit.
side. And he drops
That was
it
a good
in
cut.
from the low post. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this
There you go, Alpern.
The NBA. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Grant. Now here's Reed. He's got 6. Van Vliet with a screen on Henderson. Here's Reed.
Get that shit out of here.
With the block.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Flash, guarded by Van Vliet.
Here.
Şengün, a screen on Van Vliet. Flash, the pass to Şengün.
Gotta make that, Alpern.
Rebound by the Nets. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Whitehead. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Flash. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Şengün.
There you go.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Reed passes to Van Vliet. Reed sets a screen. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Şengün. And here's Henderson. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Hey, how about that?
Sterling Jewel.
Highlight reel. Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Outside Reed. Here's Vukcevic. Defended by.
He stepped out.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. George. He's
All right, this is more so what I was expecting.
Also making a change.
Going up against a team like Brooklyn. I do have Trae Young out now, but they're still not a very good team all around.
Here's Flash.
You feed and scoot.
They set the pick. Inside. It's tipped.
Oh shit.
Outside Reed. Floats one. That shot missing.
Here. Oh, never mind.
And so it's Portland, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
So alive, because I got a tinkle. Yes, I just said tinkle. I do say it every now and then.
Now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter. That
Going out, though you better get this party started. Yo, no TMI. Why are my feet getting bloated after sitting down for like 3 hours? It's not like my circulation is being cut off. I think I'm supposed to contact my doctor if this keeps happening because of the diabetes. My diabetes is acting up.
is a beautiful dish, and 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. And it's Reed in at the shooting guard position. Allen against Abdia. 5 on the clock. Allen can't
I don't get it though. My blood sugars are fine.
Right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's
Where's Shaden?
There's a screen. Into the lane. Claxton
Trying to go for a foul.
Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Vukcevic. And he dunks it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Flash. Misses the 3.
How do I not fucking make
Get
that?
a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Showing off his touch, Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
Here's Flash.
Wide open. Come on, Denny.
Again,
Jesus.
Portland. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Allen.
Good steal. Good steal.
Now the Blazers on the move. Abdia from outside.
He's not gonna make that either.
Rebound by Van Vliet. Nets
Oh,
trail by
God.
19.
We trade Denny Abdia.
Portland with a rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Abdia, and here's Sharp. Here's Flash, and he makes it. Flash has got 57 points.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
We got well over half of our fucking points.
Now Van Vliet. Now here's Claxton. Back to Van Vliet. Clock
I got
at 6.
stuck.
Sinks it from distance. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
For DeAndre.
2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Ayton, a screen on Van Vliet. Flash, the pass to Ayton. Yet
There you
another
go.
assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Reed.
Fucking 5'9" point guard, gonna be the GOAT of the NBA.
Favorites, Richard. But did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And you have to think that they're leading
Baby
the
Steve.
game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Baby Steve Nash.
Portland leading by 20. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. Here's Curry. And he
Here you go,
drops
Ken.
the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Allen. Here's Claxton. Van Vliet outside. From the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes
Lucky
in.
ass.
Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the second half. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
Oh, I ran right back into him.
Up top, Ayton. Pass to Flash. Back to Sharp. Ayton
Do something,
screen.
Shaden.
Sharp, no good.
Or not.
Nets trail by 20. Allen outside. Van Vliet outside. Outside Reed. There's the drive. Allen on the wing. Claxton a screen on Sharp. Allen. Good D by Sharp.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Flash, the pass to Abdia.
Stop. Oh,
To the middle. Shoots over Reed. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul.
I guess we'll take it.
2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Claxton. Whitehead comes in for Allen. Thomas, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Young in for Fred VanVleet.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
You take Shaden.
Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first one falls. Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Sharp.
Eric Bledsoe? Oh,
Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
that was a joke. Shout out Eric Bledsoe, though.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night. Portland leading by 22. Here's Flash. Sharp, a screen on Young. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Flash. Oh, and makes it with the
Hey,
kick.
fuck you, Trey.
Flash has got 59 points.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's Whitehead. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Henderson.
Good steal.
Going by Henderson. Lets it go from deep.
Bang.
Good. That's another bucket.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Here's Flash, guarded by Young. Pass to Flash. Henderson outside. Here's Flash, 6 to shoot.
Oh, why didn't I?
And a final mission
That's fine.
for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great.
George in for Sharp. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Thomas with the ball. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got
I
something.
want another oop to scoop.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece
God
of
damn it.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Bledsoe. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 8 assists in the game.
Blowout dub. Yeah, it's looking that way.
Here's Flash. And there's a pick. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Look, the defense was locked in.
There's a
on
fucking
him.
foul.
They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Young. It's rebounded by George.
Thank you for the help, defense, Kaishan.
22. Here's Flash. 11 feet out. Grant's shot is off.
What?
Young with it. Bledsoe outside. Thomas outside. Bledsoe outside.
Where you going, Trey?
Pass to Young. The baseline J. Yep.
What?
That one goes. Young's got
Bullshit.
19 points.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Here's Klingon. Here's Flash. Back to Henderson. Fires for 3.
Oh, nice pass.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
Now here's Young. And it's Young again missing. Here's Flash. And again,
Yes, sir.
Portland with a three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Thomas outside. Young with a screen on Henderson. Thomas against Henderson. Thomas misses. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Henderson. Here's Flash.
Come on, Scoot. Let's get an oop.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready.
There we go.
It's a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Whitehead. Now Wiseman. Pass to Whitehead to end the run. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
From deep three-point land.
Heat check. Oh!
And that's 70. He is unconscious.
I need to get that as a thumbnail up. And also just look at that one more time. The ankle breaker. From long range. How do I zoom in again? Oh, that's not how I zoom in. There we go.
Bledsoe with it. Thomas outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Portland with it. They're on an 11-3 run. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to George. Here's the 3.
Oh, you gotta make that, Kaishan.
Whitehead's got 4 rebounds now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Why would you pass it there?
That will signify their 5th win of the year.
It'd be a good pass if I wasn't 5'9".
You really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Flash.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Thank you.
Here's Thomas. Portland making their last shot. Wiseman a screen on George. Here's Whitehead. Can't nail the jumper. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grab the screen. Flash the pass to
Oh.
Here's Whitehead. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Let's just cook up Trae Young.
Pass to Henderson.
Just cause.
Here's Flash. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was off.
Let's go, Rip City.
The energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
First quarter was a little shaky. But after that, we ended up showing why we are championship squad. I ain't no two-time consecutive MVP for no reason.
Good job, MP.
Thanks. You much I like to kill. I am fucking sweating bullets. Oh, nice. I didn't know I earned a spot in GOAT Tier 5. I haven't looked at that in a minute, actually. We passed Scottie Pippen? I feel like Pippen should be way higher. Isaiah Thomas, Kawhi, Chris Paul, Ewing, AI. Yeah. We're close to getting into Tier 4. Get the golden trunks. Nine-game winning streak. There you go. I forgot about the... Oh wait, there is no race car track. Oh, there is. I just don't really need the VC anymore, especially with this build. I guess it could be used to get more drip, but I don't really need more drip. Got our championship shirt on. Yeah. Oh shit. We're playing Wemby and the Spurs on the road.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
Stop fucking speaking. Why is the undershirt black? I think Chris Smoove was one of the first people this year to gripe about it with the undershirts. They don't fucking match the accessories. Okay, just making sure the minutes are good.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Oh, it's a playing game. I keep saying playing. In-season tournament. Park on the deck, finish, scoop up, we'll scoop it. You ain't take the L, use a lie out, scoop it.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich. This is Kevin Harlan. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston
Damn, Memphis is undefeated.
For the matchup with the Lakers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland.
Hey.
Out there with Alperen Şengün. It's Flash, then it's Sharp, and it's Henderson in Pachuca. And for San Antonio, they've got Castle. And Benyama's out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Buckner. For those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
Thus far, MP has proven his ability to be the best playmaker on the court. He's making the
I thought Shaden was about to make that. Oh, good still.
They're winning games.
Go out.
For the inside scoop on MP and
Okay, who is this guy? Leo Buckner. He's only an inch taller than me.
inside. Let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Oh shit.
Hey Kevin.
Alperen got another steal.
MP and I talked about the importance of good ball movement. He said I try to involve my teammates wherever I can. If a guy's got a good look, it's my job to get it to him. How valuable that is to our team chemistry.
Start us off right, Scoot.
We'll be dropping some dimes tonight, I'm sure, guys.
You know, that kind of basketball is so fun to watch. And the Spurs with possession.
Wait. Oh, this is gonna be hell. Never mind. Was that 3 steals already for Şengün? Bang.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And look at how the hustle game has been going for.
Ken Curry is on Wemby because he's playing at the 4.
How active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Okay. Not where I was trying to pass.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Castle. There's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Flash. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And Curry has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Here's Castle. Henderson defending. Inside. Here's Buckner. Şengün with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Flash. Sinks that
Hey,
post.
over Wimby.
While he gives up a little size in most matchups, it's his quickness that makes up for it. He just finds a way to get to the basket.
Here's Castle. Against the Lakers,
I'm definitely going to get blocked by Wimby at least once.
and it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Flash. Pass to Sharp.
Wide open, come on.
And
Yes, sir.
The ball is good. Sharp's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Castle. Johnson outside. Fires from the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Flash. And Benyama with the rebound.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Good defense.
Johnson can't get it to go. Portland leading. Here's Flash. Pass to Sharp. Curry kicks to Şengün. Here's Flash. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. 4 on the clock. Şengün with the screen for Henderson. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wembanyama outside. Kessler a screen on Curry. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice work from the mid-range. This team encourages Wembanyama to look for his shot.
And there's the drive. Here's Flash. Screen by Şengün. Out to Henderson. Here's Flash.
Bang.
Gets it from three-point range. Flash has got his second bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Wembanyama outside.
Play up on it.
Johnson a wide open look. And right away, they
Or not.
a three-pointer of their own.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Pass to Şengün. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Hey, Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in, and the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy.
How did Kessler get the fucking rebound?
Franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Flash. He has 5. Back to Henderson. Pass to Flash. From 18 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain.
Okay.
His passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge.
Oh my god.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
They're throwing all the bullshit at me in the first fucking quarter of these games.
After the miss from Flash. Buckner the pass to Vassell. And Wembanyama outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Flash. From 15 feet away. And
there we go.
Flash has got 7 points.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very seriously.
Here's Buckner. Right wing. Let's go. The wing jumper off target.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Oh, fuck you. No, why am I on Wemby? Why am I on Wemby? Please switch me. Did he? What the fuck?
Buckner's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And one.
There's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Spurs making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Şengün. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Curry. And Avdia subbed in for Henderson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick-and-roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the defense.
Down low.
Okay.
Vassell outside. Over Ayton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Flash.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cobbie's checked in for Wembanyama. And Jordan subbed in for Buckner.
Oh my God.
The early advantage on the glass.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Jordan with it, now defended by Flash. Sharp against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah,
can we play defense now, please?
Really Vassell's primary weapon.
Here's Flash, defended by Jordan. Pass to Flash. Avdia with it. To the inside.
What in God's name? I didn't know.
Here's Abaji. On the board. Now Hayward. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Back to Vassell. Hayward outside. Shoots. And it's
of course, dude. Everything is going for them.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Castle. From past the
no way.
Vassell, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And Flash gets it to go.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Castle. It's the mark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Stan, after 11 seasons with this Spurs organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of...
Thank you, Shaden.
What a great move inside.
What a jam.
Incredible. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Nice job capturing the moments.
Guy I'm guarding is wearing my signature shoes. Can they fucking miss? Like, please, for the love of God.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, my Lord.
That kind of a group.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Jordan outside. Johnson left side. Launches it.
No shot.
The shot will not fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Baseball bat to Wemby's kneecaps.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at
Come on, D the fuck up.
opportunity.
The cell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Jordan. And it's a
Thank you.
At the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Flash. He's defended by Jordan. Şengün passes
Mismatch.
Şengün with a screen on Jordan.
What are you doing, Alperin?
The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
Oh my God.
Defense by Vassell. There's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Flash passes to Henderson.
And 1. I go, Scoot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more
Good defense.
coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be
Alperin. Put it back up. Thank you.
It really is.
Oh shit, I got my goat skill.
On their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Lakers.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Shot clock at 5. Vassell. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers leading by 4. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Flash in the last game against the Nets put on a show. He finished with 7 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Jordan. Takes it inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Tries the spin move. Flash passes to Curry. Here's Flash. Elbow shot is on the way. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Hayward with a screen for Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Over Henderson.
No shot. What?
Vassell's got 6 points. Trailblazers leading by 4. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork.
Alperin, why would you pass that up?
At all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice.
Good defense.
Portland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Flash passes to Grant. Here's Flash. 21 points in the game.
Oh my God. Everyone plays good pick and roll defense.
Johnson's got his second best.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Flash misses.
Okay, getting frustrated.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Abaji, the pass to Jordan. Johnson outside. There's the pick. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Henderson outside.
Come on, Scoot. Thank you.
3-point shot. 8 points for him.
Well, and this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
Here's Hayward.
Good defense.
Can't hit from in close. Portland leading by 5. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 6 in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Vassell, the pass to Abaji. And here is Johnson for 3. Drills it from outside.
Dog.
Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
Here's Flash. He's got 23. Going inside. Here's Şengün.
Thank you.
Good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get it finished.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Portland making a change here. George is checked in. And
they play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
pass to Castle.
No shot.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Probably should have just pulled the 3 there.
Pass to Flash. Screen by Şengün. And again, it's Portland converting.
That was a tight coverage. Buck with it.
Here's Buckner. Here's Castle. He's got 8. And too much time.
Yeah, 3 tech. Thank you. I was gonna say.
All right, a chance to check out the stats.
He's just camping in the paint.
Coming off a terrific 5 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands.
Scoot, you gotta get out of the fucking way.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Kicks it out to
Good
Grant.
pass.
Gets it to
There we go.
From beyond the arc. Grant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, the scouting report will tell you that's where Grant is often most effective, shooting off the catch.
They need this. Uses both hands to slam it down.
All right.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere.
What the hell is Scoot Henderson doing?
Your scoring options.
Flash passes to Henderson. Driving in. Kicks it out to Grant. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Johnson with it. Here's Buckner. He's got 8. Now, Wembanyama. And Kessler.
That was a lazy box out. Non-existent box out by Ayton.
Who plays like a 7-foot.
Flash passes to Henderson. Here's Flash. He's got 25. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There we go.
Flash has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It just seems like the more
Buckner dude can't guard me.
the more the lead grows.
Here's Buckner. His last outing, he had 8 points. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Johnson's got 11 points.
Well, that's a nice bit
God, we need to play better defense.
Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch and shoot jumper.
Here's Flash. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. And it's no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Buckner, good.
Jesus.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Flash. He's got 27. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
Thanks for the reach.
First foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Avdia comes in for Grant, and Shaden Sharp subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Flash passes to Sharp.
Here we go.
Some flashes, coach, from Shaden Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Castle. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Holy shit, dude.
You gotta contest the shot better than that.
1:57 left here in the second. Flash misses.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Back to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Well, Johnson plays with a lot of physicality. He doesn't just take contact, he seeks it out.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. We got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even.
Oh my, pass me the fucking ball.
Anthony Davis is great, but I'm telling you, the young guy, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Here's Flash.
Oh my God.
Kessler's got his
Please.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Kessler.
Why did it switch me like that?
Good, and a chance to take the lead there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now, here's Avdia. Here's Flash. He's got 27. Inside, Ayton. Lays it up and in off the perimeter. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
Wembanyama looking it over. There's the lob to the hoop. Buckner, no good.
Come on, we're out.
That would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those longs.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this.
I don't know if I got it off.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't
I didn't.
replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Portland out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
I kind of figured this would be more of a dogfight than the first game.
It is a wonderful night for basketball.
Only thing is,
wonderful time to
they're not using Wemby.
Wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels to surprise. Check it out. Like Shaq, show me highly surprised. What? Okay. Mildly surprised. What? And now Shaq, pleasantly surprised. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
Oh. No, nothing surprising.
And there you have it. Outstanding. Let's get back to our game featuring
What?
That first half was pretty even.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's definitely not close how I thought it would be. We're out rebounding them. We just need to lock up on the perimeter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Spurs trail by 4. On the floor for Portland. They've got Curry. Henderson out there with Flash. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Sharp in at the 3, the small forward.
And now they're getting it down to Wemby. Good defense, though.
By Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Flash. There's the screen. Pass to Sharp.
Oh.
Here's Flash. Good.
There we go.
Flash has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Portland. The Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Castle. Takes it off.
What the fuck?
Got 13 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Flash. Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
It's not winding down. It's early in the third quarter, you fucking idiot.
Wembanyama outside. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Well, you got to get out on that. Wembanyama certainly has the touch from three-point range.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Flash.
Yeah, that was ill-advised.
Here's Castle. 13 points in the game. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Shoots. He can't get that one to fall.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Plenty of space. Uses the glass
there we go.
Time, and it's good. 34 points for Flash.
Let's take smart shots.
The offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Got it. Good job in the low post. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Sharp has it in the corner.
Why the fuck didn't you shoot that, Shaden?
Here's Flash. He's got 34. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Johnson
God damn it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Castle misses. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Flash.
ISO.
He makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Kessler passes to Johnson.
Shit.
The wing to the left side wing.
Luckily I didn't pass it to Buckner. Buckley or whatever the fuck his name is.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Flash. He's got 36. There's the drive.
Aye.
Down with both hands.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there.
Good strip, good strip.
Free up your teammates.
Pass to Henderson. And that'll
Good take, Scoot.
Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back.
Got a nice 10-point lead, just hold and extend.
That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're saying.
Oh my god. I didn't think Scoot was going to fucking cut. I have 5 turnovers.
When you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Flash passes to Sharp. Curry, a screen on Johnson. Here's Flash. He has 38 in the game.
Gotta knock that down, Shaden.
And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. And Wembanyama outside. Kessler in the post. Şengün covering. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Buckner, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
God damn it. The fucking double pump fake.
Here's Flash. Fires the 3.
Splash. It worked out.
Flash has got 41.
Well, Sharp's primary focus is scoring. But if a guy is totally open, he'll make the right pass.
Here's Castle. Henderson defending. Pass to Buckner. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And now it's sends it over to the side.
Oh, deep three. Bang.
Kevin, thanks.
Come on.
The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
I hate that animation so much.
And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 15 points.
Yeah.
3 off target.
Dude.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Buckner. Here's Wembanyama.
He just pops up and puts it in.
Oh my God. This game is so broken sometimes.
The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And that one falls for Henderson.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Here's what Portland's going with right now.
Swagger.
He's checked in for Şengün. Ayton comes in for Curry. And Avdia subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. Jordan kicks to Hayward. Kessler a screen on Avdia. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Kessler. He has 6. Here's Obaji. No good on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Henderson with a screen on Jordan. Henderson outside. Here's Flash. It's deflected. Jordan on the wing. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
So fucking frustrating.
Defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that play.
Here's Flash. He's got 44.
Let's take a look at some numbers here for Henderson. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Pass to Hayward. This one for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Flash. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And
6 turnovers.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They set the pick from downtown. Vassell, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And Flash gets it to go.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
What am I doing?
Spurs trail by 8. It's to Abaji. Vassell with it. Hayward outside. Here's Diabate.
Get that shit out of here. Good block, Donovan.
And here's Avdia. Still yet to score. Ayton a screen.
No, come back down there.
Here's Flash. And that one's good, Ayton. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Three-pointer.
No shot.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Flash, guarded by Jordan.
No foul?
They get it back. Outside Avdia. Here's Flash. Connects again.
Good shit.
That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, what a quarter.
Nice 11-3 run.
You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Shot clock at 6.
Good defense, Donovan.
By Diabate. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Don's got a size mismatch.
Here's Flash, guarded by Jordan. Ayton in the corner. Out to Henderson.
There you go, Scope.
Downtown. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple.
Most important quarter.
Makes are from beyond the arc.
We're playing really well.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Vassell outside.
That's what made the Warriors so great during their dynasty run. Third quarter Kings.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
What is that mascot doing? He's boot scooting.
They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter.
All right, time to close out.
Already out of hand. Portland leading by 15. They've got Jordan. Also Devin Vassell out there. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Sharp. And
Good midi.
for 2.
Here goes Shaden.
Sharp got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Portland. Hayward with the ball.
He just clipped through Denny.
The whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Cobby's checked in for time. Here's Flash.
Thank you.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he knocks down the first one. 2 shots. That one misses.
Fuck.
Spurs trail by 16. Jordan looking around. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Flash, defended by Jordan.
Bang, there you go, Shaden.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half. Outside, Jordan.
And looks like the
Legal screen. There we go.
That's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Madsen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And
Thank you.
One to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That free throw good from Flash. And the Spurs making a change here. McKinney's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in. Jordan passes to Cobb. Now Vassell, defended by Sharp, and the basket by Vassell.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Flash. He's defended by Jordan. Outside for Curry. Just 5 on the clock.
Shit.
Here's Flash.
There we go.
And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Hayward outside. Jacks up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Spurs.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Şengün trying to free himself up. Flash misses.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Jordan the pass to Hayward. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Flash.
Come here, Alpern.
Şengün with a screen on Jordan. Şengün
Yo.
dives in.
For his size, Şengün with incredible moves and body control.
Vassell outside. At the top of the key, Cobb. Outside, Jordan. It's Vassell on the wing. No good from outside. Trailblazers leading by 17.
Should have pulled that.
Here's Flash.
Come here, Alpern. Turn it again.
Drives to the hoop. It's deflected.
Where's the fucking foul?
Hayward looking around. And a wide open look for Jordan. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to pretty nice efficiency there.
ISO.
Here's Flash.
I didn't want.
Hayward can't hit.
And I was sure
Good hustle.
there was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Şengün. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Bad possession.
Misses the 3. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 17. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game.
He takes one. Oh shit.
Throw good, Jordan. Both teams deciding to
The one-arm free throw.
both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Flash. Henderson with a screen on Jordan. Lets it go with a 3.
Should have pulled.
Shot from 16. A rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Şengün with the ball. Back to Curry. Now Şengün. Here's Flash. To the middle.
They go out.
Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jordan outside. Pass to Castle. Passor screen on Henderson. And the basket by Castle.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Here's Flash. There's the triple. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Thought I'd have more space there.
On the wing, Jordan.
No way.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all.
You're open, Ken. Yes, sir.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Castle. Shoots over Henderson. And he connects with the jumper. Castle's got 20. Portland has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here's Henderson. 3-pointer.
Yes, sir.
Got it again. Sensational.
And there aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60.
And he's done it multiple times.
They need a timeout.
He's taken volume scoring to a whole new level. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up.
This is what we were looking for last stream. I don't know what the fuck was going on last stream. You can just chalk it up to a slow start on the year.
News checked in to San Antonio. Portland on defense. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Wembanyama against Curry. Buckner. Rebounded by
Yeah, you
Flash.
get rim pack now. Stinky.
For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. They set the pick. Pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot.
Come here. Hurry out.
Here's Flash. Here's Şengün. He
Tough.
the shot clock ticks down.
We need to feed it to Alpern more.
Lead by 20.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Castle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Scoot Henderson. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks. Well, when
Shaden caught a body.
Rim, he's going for it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson outside. Here's Castle. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Pass to Henderson.
Let's try that again, Scoot.
Here's Flash. And Sharp.
That wasn't open. Here.
Here's Flash. Takes a shot at the elbow.
Oh, what?
Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
Trailblazers leading by 15. 2 minutes remaining. Flash passes to Curry. There's 1:54 left
there you
in the
go.
fourth quarter of this one.
And one.
With the jam.
You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And Benyama outside. Pass to Kessler. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one drops for him. Benyama has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability.
Golly.
You really got to give it up here for Portland.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team.
Yeah, it does.
Twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in
Are
this
they
one
full court
was a
pressing?
dazzling game for Flash.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Flash passes to Şengün.
Alfred.
Lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Flash. Pass to Sharp.
Yes, sir.
Another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 16 feet away, and it's good off the glass.
Gee fucking
17
G's.
seconds left in the game. Henderson outside. And so Portland takes this one. But by
Hell yeah.
And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long.
I still am sad that they took out the post-game pressers.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
I wish those were like every game. I gotta use the restroom. BRB. Alrighty. Now let's see if there's a new daily reward. Welcome to the channel, NJAU. Just gonna spell that out because I don't know how to pronounce it. What's up? Yeah, it does. It does. Who are we playing next? Oh, Detroit. Oh, shit. I'm to guard Cade Cunningham. Tall ass boy. I figured, but ever since I hop back on, I swear it doesn't pop it up. I'm pretty sure it pops up when I do like pull up. Can you please stop interrupting me? Thank you for the like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I do pull up middies, it pops up. I honestly usually don't check the top right for those badges popping up. Alright, fuck it, we're going no shooter sleeve. Thank you. Okay, no, I still don't like the look of that. Why can't the undershirt be black? I'm gonna double arm sleeve again. Lineup's still looking good. Me neither, but it's legend now. Nice, nice. I like this build so much because of this shit. Fucking 6 legend badges. Only 1 Hall of Fame, but don't care.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
I'm gonna slap your bald head. Why is that cop just standing there? Go away, pig. Yeah, it's a really nice build. I wish I could play more online. Fuck my Wi-Fi. Running 2s on it with One of my buddies today is very fun with his big, but yeah, I haven't been able to play online in a few months now. Jesus. Rigor Mortis. That's a great song too. He did. I killed him. What the fuck? Why can't I ever shoot in warm-ups? Holy shit. Make a fucking shot. Or not.
Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight. Get a W on their home court.
Hey, I don't have that suit.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player. And we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
Now, the Detroit starting lineup. We've got Kate Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran, and it's Thompson, and it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. And for Portland, we've got Alperon Şengün, Scoot Henderson out there with Shaden Sharp. It's Flash in at the point. You know, game 2 of a back-to-back. Just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Let's go Blazers, let's go. Let's go Blazers, let's go.
We touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
MP could have a playlist of masterful assists by the end of his career. He finds so many ways to set up baskets and outsmart defenses. It's awesome.
There you go, Shaden. Good shot.
Frustrating for defenders.
Great to see Sharp not hesitating, just firing the moment he touches the ball.
Thompson against Sharp. Thompson right side.
The fuck is Assar doing?
6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Flash. Coming off an unbelievable high.
Stop doing that shit. Come here, Alperon.
Takes it inside. Pass to Curry.
Ken Curry. Oh.
Get that one. Thompson outside. And here's Cunningham. From deep, Giddey. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one from 3.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks
God damn it.
inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
What you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Here's Flash. Following the score by Detroit. Henderson outside.
There you go, Scoot. Okay.
They get it again. Here's Flash.
Okay.
Outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field.
Why do we fucking suck in the first quarter?
Now here's Duran. Outside Giddy. 4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Blazers trail by 3.
Huh?
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Huh?
Henderson, the pass to Şengün. Here's Flash. Henderson outside.
There you go.
From deep.
Confident shot there by Henderson. The staff continues to work hard with Scoot on the J.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Detroit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Outside Sharp. There's the 3. And
there you go.
It's the Trailblazers from deep.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
Cunningham finds Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Şengün, a screen on Cunningham. Into the lane. Henderson for 3.
Scoot.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duran off the glass there.
Flash, the pass to Curry. Şengün, a screen on Thompson. Here's Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly.
Yes, sir.
Curry is good for 3.
Don't want to let him get into a...
We're just diming up to start.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham.
God damn it.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Cade's too big.
Getting up that time.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Flash.
What in God's name?
Opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Three-pointer, Stewart. The shot's good.
Okay.
By Cunningham.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Flash. Still
there we go.
Bucket. Counted from distance.
These teams are finding the range.
I got Shifty Shooter to pop up on that shot. I don't know how.
Who can make the deepest threes? Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham with the ball. Shoots. And again, it's...
Oh my God. Cade, you can lick my fucking balls.
Here's Sharp. Launches a 3. Another
there we go.
Portland.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
For Detroit, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Cunningham. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Dude.
Cunningham's got 9.
That's a pretty slick dribble move from the
You want to punch Cade in the mouth.
You create some separation.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh my God.
Fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs.
I got stuck.
I think they chose wisely.
Now here's Cunningham. 23 points his last outing. And the shot goes in. 11 points in the game.
God, I fucking wish you could switch defensive assignments.
Scoring to rely on.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Flash. Henderson with a screen on Cunningham. Flash, the pass to Henderson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Henderson's gotten his second bucket.
Love the intensity from Henderson. He really gave the inside defense all they could.
I need some help, especially down low with Cade.
Cunningham. And there's the lob. Şengün with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Crafty move. Sharp.
God damn it, Shaden.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Three-pointer Stewart. On target from range. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Here's Flash. He has 6.
Just ran right back into Cade.
Here's Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Flash, that's good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy.
Crack his ankles to demoralize him. Now you start missing shots. That's how it goes.
Cunningham on the wing. He's got 11.
Help me.
Good D by Şengün.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul.
Thank you.
Aggressive attitude defensively.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old Fat Boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy.
Oh my God.
They played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Henderson. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Sasser comes in for Giddey. And again, it's Detroit converting.
They're just attacking me constantly.
Simply taking what the defense offered up.
Here's Flash. 9 points in the game. Pass to Ayton. Misses from close range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Curry with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Sasser. Shot from the inbound. And
Golly.
he'll go to the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Detroit.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And so the ball out of bounds.
Okay.
Touch the glass.
Should have shot that for sure.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Flash. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Ayton. Here's Flash. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Flash has got 11.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game.
Nope.
That lights a
You're
fire.
damn right.
Sasser drives in. Another shot.
Oh my God.
He takes it up and lays
Why are you so useless, DeAndre Ayton?
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Flash, the pass to Ayton. Here's Flash. Sasser defending. Outside Curry. Pass to Flash. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound Detroit.
I fucking hate how we play in the first quarter. It's extremely annoying.
Took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here, and he knocks down the first one. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Williams has checked in for Detroit. Good on both, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
He's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey there. Flash in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He added 61 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Klingon's got a mismatch.
Make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Oh my God, dude, they're such liabilities sometimes. It is not even a fucking joke.
Back to Giddey. And here is Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Flash.
Bang.
He drops it from range. Flash has got 14.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Pass to Giddey. Back to
Scored 20 points. Who do you think I am?
24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Well, Portland's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Flash. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 16 points for him.
Good setup. Abdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
And here's Giddey.
D up, Shaden.
Sharp. No
Good.
Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied up in Portland. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the
Oh,
energy
God.
of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands are touching it.
Almiron Şengün out there.
That was a nice move by Sasser.
Henderson, then the Sharp, and it's Flash in at the one spot. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, BA. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Flash. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle
I'll take it.
on the shot. So two free
Oh, it's
throws
Jalen
for
Williams on the Pistons now. Interesting.
He made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one.
In their previous game,
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Pistons leading. Pass to De Silva. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Here's Flash. Sasser defending.
There you go.
Throw it down.
Big L.
really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Well, the Pistons shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Sasser outside. Here's Williams.
No.
Portland with a rebound. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Come here, Shaden.
Here's Flash. 17 points in the game. Three-pointer Sharp.
Good pass. God damn it, Scoot.
Henderson's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Pass to Giddey. Now Sasser. Back to Giddey. to the inside.
And that's a bucket. Jesus Christ.
Smart read from Giddey, just trying to involve his teammates.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Flash, the pass to Şengün. And there it is for him. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Williams with the screen. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Flash. Giddey defends. Here's Flash.
Yeah, I felt that was too early.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Blocked.
Good shit.
And it's Giddey with a rebound.
I am frustrated.
Here's De Silva. It's hauled in by Henderson. Portland trailing here. Flash, the pass to Sharp.
No, do not pass it fucking back. What is wrong with this game?
Here's De Silva. Pass to Sasser. Here's Williams. Sasser outside.
I get it, 2K. You want us to fucking lose.
Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes.
Holy shit, dude.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Flash.
Oh my god.
Here's Flash. He's got 17. Inside. Here's Henderson. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
Now here's Sasser. Back to Giddey. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Giddey's got 8 points.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Henderson outside. Pass to Flash. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Sasser with the ball. Here's Holland. The 3-ball.
No way.
That shot, no good. Here's Henderson.
Yes, sir.
Some serious power to finish that one off.
And a tip of the cap to Henderson there for being able to adjust his shot while being fouled.
Curry, he's checked in for Portland. Grant comes in for Sharp. And the Pistons making a change here. The Pistons trailing. Thompson outside. Outside Giddey. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. Sasser outside. 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. And it's Portland.
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Yeah, shifty shooter does pop up on pull-ups.
Assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
For sure.
Now here's Thompson. No points so far. Pass to Holland.
Good block. Where's the oh, shot clock pilot? I was gonna say, where's the fucking foul?
Kate Cunningham's checked in for Giddey. Trailblazers lead by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Henderson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
There we go.
And he gets the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Hey, hit me in the nuts.
Of how the league is shaping up right now. Take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they're a rising team, climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
Portland making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. Back to Henderson from behind the arc.
God damn, you are shooting so bad, Scoot.
Losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Portland leading by 5.
Hold on.
Pass to Flash from deep.
Bang.
Home from 3-point land.
They need a fucking timeout.
24.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
I'm doing the Carmelo.
JB Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. It seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Henderson against Cunningham. To win the drought.
That was a nice move.
By Cunningham inside.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Here's Flash. He's got 24.
Holy shit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite this inconsistency from the field.
Sasser outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Now here's Duran. Covered by Eaton. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move!
We need our starters back in really bad.
It goes on Jeremy Grant. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I like that they've also emphasized the
okay.
line. That's a big
I'll take a foul.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite. The 2nd overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the
I totally forgot Scoot was in the Wemby draft class.
His game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Here's Holland.
Hey, can we stop with the fouls, please?
So he'll take 2.
My God.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Flash. Fires it from 18. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always
good block.
See him miss from there.
Thompson, no good. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
Shot his complete attention.
To the left wing. Back to Cunningham. Over Henderson. And it's Cunningham missing. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Flash. Ooh,
why? Why take that slow-ass fucking layup?
To the obvious, checked in for Grant. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Giddey comes in for Sasser. Here's Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Henderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. But Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him.
Scoot's,
you're going to see that.
And he's got 17.
And Scoot Henderson getting to the rim.
Just need him to shoot more efficient.
Offensively.
Now here's Duran. 5 points in the game. Pass to Giddey. Beyond the arc.
Thank God Giddey missed.
Hayden's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Hayden passes to Flash.
Hey, Scoot. Maybe get out of the fucking way.
Clock at 6. To the middle.
Hey.
Show Henderson giving the fans what they came to see.
So I can oop to you.
Giddey with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Pass to Duran. And here's Cunningham. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Now here's Hayden. Henderson outside.
Fuck it, shoot a 3, DeAndre.
Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Tries it from the top of the key. Flash, that's good. Flash has got 10 points in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Damn straight.
Outside Giddey. 3-pointer Stewart. Nails it from 3.
See, why can't that be you, Aiden?
Third bucket of the night.
Well, good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
52 seconds left in the second period.
Oh my. I should have shot.
Here's Flash. He's got 26. Pass to Curry.
Ken Curry.
5, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Henderson.
Why would you pass to me there?
Here's Flash. Ayton, a screen on Stewart. Flash, the pass to Ayton.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
Well, Ayton and efficiency.
Make them both, DeAndre.
Hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Ayton hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your
That's
guys
fine.
on the floor.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them.
Here.
But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Damn it.
And so it's Portland, ending the quarter up 10.
It's a wide open look.
Consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
That was a good second quarter. We need to have an even better third.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Not as strong as our team, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball in the Shaq area, and it never comes back out. That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And now
Do they?
let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Oh yeah, Jalen Williams is on the Heat.
They should win this one. But we always talk about these trap.
Damn, the Cavs are 8-1.
The team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the
excuse
start
me.
of the third quarter.
Squeeze me.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Pistons trail by 10.
All right, gotta look in.
On the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Josh Giddey out there with Cunningham. Then it's Duran. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the
His elbow hit my head.
Hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Here's Flash. Şengün, a screen on Cunningham. Flash, the pass to Şengün. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson's got a very strong frame, so he's just shrugging off the D.
Portland leading by 6. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Flash.
Oh.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Over to the left wing. Şengün against Duran. Back to Cunningham. Over Sharp.
No way.
And it's Cunningham missing. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Why would you pass to me there?
Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Flash, the pass to Henderson.
There you go, Scoot.
Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
It'll be a sport time going to the line in this game. Henderson hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now Cunningham. He's got 19.
You're gonna drive in the paint. Never mind.
Sharp grabs the miss. Portland leading by 8. Here's Flash.
Oh my God.
Thompson outside. Here's Giddey. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Flash.
Splash.
From downtown. Flash has
And
got
fuck you, Alsar.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Cunningham. And he lobs it up
Nope.
top. On up the court. Here's Henderson. Oh, he
Yes,
gets
sir.
it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And showing the kind of dominant potential that Scoot hot from outside.
Now Duran, defended by Şengün. Duran in the post, working on Şengün. They need this. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Flash. To the right side. Şengün passes to Flash. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Outside Sharp. Clock at 4. 3-pointer.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh.
Another assist.
Never mind.
That makes 15 assists. He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And the other
Just chose to take the tougher shot.
over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Trailblazers. 5th, Detroit.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Stewart the pass to Duran. Here's Giddey. Got it. Giddey's got 10.
Defenders don't think that Giddey has that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
Here's Flash. He has 29 now. Şengün, the screen. Down low.
I won.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Blazers making a change here. George is checked in.
At the line for Portland, Alfred Şengün.
Şengün, no good on the free throw.
Damn it.
Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball.
What the fuck is Josh Giddey doing?
Knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Now here's George. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Flash. To the inside. Sharp. It's deflected.
Always
There's a foul.
that kind of activity from Duren on defense.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham taking the contact.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Flash. Outside Sharp.
Here.
Here's Flash.
Bang.
He's down the triple. Flash has got 32 points.
I just love the ball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker." Teams
Jelly.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Thompson. It's Giddey on the wing. Guarded by Sharp. Duren the screen. From deep, Giddey. And Detroit another three.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Flash. He's got 34. And here's Curry. Here's Flash. He's watched by Cunningham. Sharp, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Giddey. Back to Cunningham. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
No stopping that. Duren at his size, dominating that alley-oop.
Portland leading by 11. Here's Flash. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Outside Sharp. There's the triple.
Oh my God. You gotta make that.
The glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Cunningham finds Duren. Now here's Stewart. Pass to Cunningham for three. Hauled in by Curry.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
He brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And some signaling here that Shaedon Sharp continues to get better with his decision-making.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Giddey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Curry. And a switch here also for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And he drives in.
Why the
fuck?
fuck?
There, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
I'm not winning this jump ball.
Cunningham, left side. Pass to Stewart. Giddey with a screen on Avdia. Here's Stewart, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Well, at 6'8", 250, Isaiah Stewart, that's a lot of man to handle.
Second free throw, no good. Portland leading by 10. Here's Flash. He's got 36 points, and the layup is good off the glass.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Back to Cunningham. Plenty of space.
Damn. Luckily he missed.
Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Flash.
Bang.
And it's George picking up the assist. Flash has got 41.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
To the wing on the left.
Cooking.
Here's Holland. Three-pointer, Stewart. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Flash. Outside Sharp. Here's Flash.
Oh. Should have gone in.
Trail by 15. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Nice out.
Here's Flash. Chalk up 2 there. Flash has got 43 points.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Giddey passes to Cunningham. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Flash, the pass to George. Ayton with a screen. Here's Flash. 43 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. Over Duran. Ayton, no good. Pistons trail by 12. Giddey passes to Cunningham. Out left to the wing. Now here's Duran. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Giddey. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels, and it gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
Flash, the pass to Abdia.
Oh, good look, good look.
Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for Portland. Grant comes in for George, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. Henderson against Giddey. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Giddey is cooking.
Giddey's got 17 points here in the second half.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
What the fuck?
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
DeAndre, you better win this. Thank you.
Grant, the pass to Abdia. Launches it. And again,
boom.
Portland with a 3.
Fuck with it.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
34 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pistons trail by 14. Outside Giddey. Takes the 3.
No shot.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Flash.
Boom. I said fuck with it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Giddy. He's got 20.
Oh shit.
Williams, a screen on Henderson. Let's go with
No
a
way.
three. Knocks
What?
it down from
What?
distance.
What?
Silva's got 7. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead. They lead by 14. And will return shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Henderson, Abdia out there with Alperon Şengün, and it's Curry in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Alperon.
Good. Pistons trail by 14. Pass to De Silva. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Portland's shooting a fantastic 57%.
Well.
Duran with a steal. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Selfless play there by Thompson, recognizing when someone has a better look than he does.
Here he goes. Oh, and he got
Good take, good take.
way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Marcus Sasser.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first.
50.
It's both from the stripe.
Y uno.
Pistons trail by 13. Pass to De Silva. Fires from deep. Abdia pulls it in.
Well, D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Flash. Sasser defending. Here's the pick. And he lobs it up to the rim.
No.
Here's De Silva. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Thompson with a screen. Here's Sasser. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Flash. Abdia outside. Pass to Flash.
Where Alperon?
6 to shoot. To the paint.
There we go.
Throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Sasser outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be...
I thought I was taking a layup.
Standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Duran. All sorts of time. Abdia pulls it in. Abdia's got 4 rebounds now. Flash, the pass to Abdia. Here's Flash. Henderson with a screen on Thompson. To the middle. Ooh, Thompson.
Jesus.
Here's De Silva. Sasser outside. Thompson outside. Duran the screen. Down low. Şengün with a
Good,
steal.
good.
From outside the arc.
Come on.
Rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duran. The pass. The catch.
No, I don't pre-order many or any games at all, Andrew. Especially not EA made games.
The slam. What a clean play.
Thanks for stopping in, though.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Flash. Pass to Henderson.
Oh my God.
Here's De Silva. Thompson scanning the floor. Holland for three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. Flash, the pass to Curry.
Kenneth.
The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flash. Knocks down the 18-footer.
There we go.
Flash has got 53 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Sasser left side. The three from Thompson.
No shot.
They get it back. Over to the left wing.
In the half court.
Sharp. He's checked in for Portland.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Flash. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Again, the miss by Portland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson outside. Now Giddey from the arc. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Nice up.
Here's Flash. Pass to Şengün. Here's Flash. Stewart defends. Flash, the pass to Henderson.
Such terrible possessions.
And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Holland.
You pre-ordered it on the Switch? What?
Here's Holland, guarded by Sharp.
Okay.
The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Giddey missing. Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Flash. Şengün, a screen on Giddey. Flash, the pass to Şengün. Count the pass.
There you go, Alpern.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Outside Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. Giddey's got 27.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
And there's the drive. Pass to Henderson. Here's Flash. To the paint. Henderson
Oh my
misses.
God, Scoot.
Pistons trail by 7.
You cannot be putting up shots like this. Good steal.
To the left side wing. Here's Flash.
Bang.
Again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Out of the 3 games this stream, this one's the toughest.
And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash today.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, how about Giddy tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Here's Flash. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Flash, the pass to
Make
Sharp.
that. Yes, sir.
Dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Cunningham outside. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game. Trailblazers lead by 9. Driving in.
Well,
Thank you.
That was clearly a foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls. Both good from the line that time. And it's Detroit with the ball. Thompson outside. Cunningham right side. And the
God damn it.
whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade Cunningham at that size.
I saw.
It makes him such an intriguing player.
Here's Flash. On the take. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson for 3.
Golly.
Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that could cost you another play.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Flash. The kick out. Curry.
Oh, no.
Here's Flash.
Oh, come on.
Got it with the pump fake. Giddy with it. Now Cunningham. This shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, something Giddy has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Flash. To the inside. Şengün.
There you go. Big shot.
Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Pistons shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. With some arc. And it's Cunningham missing. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Curry passes to Flash. Inside.
Good take, Scoot. Good take.
The active shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, don't forget about Henderson and the physical nature of his play. He welcomes getting hit when he's trying to score.
Make both of these.
Henderson
Yes, sir.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 10. And he gets that one. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Flash. Another bucket. Wow. 16 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
With those kind of handles, man, Cade Cunningham, a special talent.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Here's Flash. Pass to Sharp. From downtown.
Where's the foul? Shit.
Fires it. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Fearless, determined Thompson in pure attack mode in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's fine. I want to be at the line here. MVP chance. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Detroit calls timeout. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Seconds left in the fourth. And it's
no way.
now they trail by just 4.
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Giddy. Cunningham outside. Puts up a deep 3.
No shot.
It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence.
Scoot getting MVP chance as well? Sure. Share the love, why not?
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And
should be GG's.
And here's Detroit. 3-pointer Stewart. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Good shit. Alright. Yeah, definitely the toughest game yet. We were able to hang on.
So the Trailblazers win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Oof. My lips are chapped. Big Dubs, Big Dubs. 3 straight key games, 3 straight wins. Alrighty, that is going to wrap up this stream. 2K night. It was pretty fun. More fun than I was expecting to have, so that's good. Probably gonna hit the hay unless I can't fall asleep. But I will be live tomorrow/today. Daniel and Zay. Anyone else lurking as well? Have a good early morning. Oh, shush.